Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back. And by the way, I got a video here of Whoopi Goldberg, because when I think politics, I think, yeah, the number one person to go to is Whoopi Goldberg. But I'm going to break down this video and break down Joe. Come on, man. Just video. Just called him a stupid bastard. Come on, man. Let's go. And roll it.
Long before he became president, Joe Biden has had a history of calling things out like he sees them. And yesterday he did
Didn't
just
Trump,
that. Fox
too?
News reporter Peter Doocy slipped in a final question at the end of a press conference.
Didn't Trump, we're going to pause it right there at 15 seconds. Didn't Trump, too, call him out how he sees him? Call him out how he sees him, right? That's what you say. But when Trump was in office, he wasn't allowed to say anything. God forbid he said, you suck as a reporter, CNN, you're fake news. That was all bullshit. Because to Whoopi Goldberg, it's the double standard. You know, I can do it, but you can't do it. Keep playing.
Let's take a look.
That's a great asset. More inflation. What a stupid son of a bitch.
Right.
We'll pause it there, 27 seconds. So he calls him a stupid son of a bitch because he was asking about inflation. By the way, Joe, inflation is very real. I'm paying a lot for gas right now. I'm paying out my ass for milk and eggs, for all kinds of food. Food is flying off the shelves. There's empty shelves. We're having the same problems we had in 2020, but you just want to call him a stupid bastard. That's fine, but like when Trump was in office, you weren't allowed to do that. No, God forbid. All right, let's go at 27 seconds. Let's listen to this hippo talk.
So last night, Doocy went on Fox News.
So
to talk
ugly, I'm
about the
sorry.
president following up with him. Take a look.
God,
Within about an hour
forgive me.
of that exchange, he called my cell phone, and he said, "It's nothing personal, pal." And we went back and forth, and we were talking about just kind of moving forward. And I made sure to tell him that I'm always going to try to ask something different than what everybody else is asking. And he said, "You got to." And that's a quote from the president, so I'll keep doing it.
Oh, okay.
Let's see what these
so he seems to
group of hippos has to say.
Day at the office. So, you know, is this politics as usual? Can sometimes people just give it to you whether the way you should get it back or shouldn't get it back? Or is this,
I hope it's not politics
bad?
as usual, though. I mean, look, the former president set the bar low, right?
Yeah.
And I think one of the reasons why Joe Biden was elected, even though he has a history of being a loose cannon, is he was thought to restore civility to the office. And so, you know, it's not like he just...
Oh, okay, let's pause it there, 136. So he was so unstable, right? Oh, so unstable. What did he do that was unstable? What did he do? Not what he said, because Trump said a lot of things. He didn't say anything. And by the way, I'm not a right-wing person or a left-wing person. I hate these groups, Black Lives Matter and All Lives Matter. I don't follow either one of them because, you know what? Ever since right around 2021, and then when I went to jail and then got out of jail, I've been more middle ground lately. So take it how you want it. I don't like these groups. These groups just are made to divide us. And if you look at Black Lives mission statement, it's off the wall. And, you know, it's ran by, like, mostly white people, so I don't agree with that. And All Lives Matter is, you know, it has some truth to it. All lives do matter, but Black Lives Matter too. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. These people are just rambling on, but let me hear what they have to say.
You know, dismissed it as a dumb question. Like, it was, he name called. And I just think, you know, as a mom to young kids, these are the people who should be setting examples for our kids. And it's like, yet more examples of men behaving badly and mothers eventually having to clean it up because it's giving license.
Name calling is just immature.
I completely agree with you. It's sort of beneath the dignity of
But I don't remember
presidency.
Trump name calling.
What I appreciate is that he called and he apologized. That's something that we would have never heard the former, you know, twice impeached, disgraced president of this.
Oh my God! Somebody just said, "Oh my God," and I'm stopping it at 1209. I mean, you just said he was twice impeached. It was bullshit both times when he was impeached. I don't understand why they're bringing that, even bringing that up. Because you got to give me solid proof he was impeached for good reason. I mean, you can't. I mean, he might have said stuff on Twitter, but he was a troll. Everybody knew that. He was the best. He was the king troll, too. By the way, he made you people cry. You know, I mean, he told it how it was. And I don't remember him name-calling a bunch of people. He just called CNN for what they were, fake news. Let's keep going. We're at 2:09. Ready?
Country
It's
do.
true, but I think
Ever,
he should.
ever.
I think he should apologize to everyone. To
I
not
think,
just
I
to
think
Peter
he's going to
Doocy.
lose his job at Fox now that he's apologized.
No, I mean the president apologized.
No, I'm talking about Ducey.
Oh, this
I
bitch.
said- I'm sorry, I
Joy,
misspoke.
whatever,
Ducey
Behar.
says it's good. I'm thankful that Biden apologized, and he's not clutching his pearls and yelling about it. He'll be fired pretty
Well, and
soon.
also when he said, I'm going to keep asking questions that are different from everyone else, the president said something that also was right on. Good. You should.
Yeah.
He didn't say this is fake news, this is this. He said, keep asking the questions, which to me implicitly, it was implied that he was at fault. And
Yeah, he didn't
should
say
keep
it was
asking those
fake news.
questions.
Pause
No,
it at
don't you let Liz
2:49
tell him
because it's not fake news. I mean, they're all pretty much biased, but CNN's one of the worst. Fox, I don't really fucking know. I think they're all bullshit. But the two people on here, Joy Behar, I think her name is, and Whoopi Goldberg, as far left as you can go. I mean, it's just sickening. I can't watch these people normally. I'm only doing it for you guys.
I think he should apologize to the American people.
No, I don't think he should apologize to the Americans.
Why did Trump apologize?
No, but
for
it's
calling
still, I
Jim
mean-
Acosta a rude, terrible person?
Joy
Harry
Behar.
Phillips, that he's a stupid, etc.
Even Cecilia Vega, he
Yeah.
said you never think.
But I think what
But
you
that
should
doesn't
say
give
is
him-
because it's wrong. It doesn't
Yeah, I
mean you
mean,
should
that
double down on it.
Well,
I
then
was
he did
I was a poor
apologize.
example
So we did.
to Ducey on the phone, but I just think he should acknowledge that he was a poor example for.
Well, but no, I'm sorry. He should acknowledge he's human. Because that happens sometimes when people ask you endless stupid questions from one particular place. And sometimes you just lose it for a second. The difference is, he said, okay, let me call him and apologize because that happens. And I think that, for me, is the representation of what a human being as president should be.
An adult.
Yes.
And also-
An adult.
I hear you, Whoopi, I hear you, Whoopi,
It
but
points out the difference between Biden and Trump.
Yeah.
Because Trump, let us not forget, said that the press is the enemy of the...
We can't.
And
Yes, you
really, it's not like
And I will.
Ducey. I mean, it wasn't. There are stupid questions, but he was asking about.
I agree.
Inflation.
You can't
which is a
keep
real
comparing
issue,
him to
and
Trump.
the midterm elections, which are right around
But
the corner.
again,
It's not like he was asking about
but it
something.
was a-
that's
A couple of these girls,
Sarcastic
stop it at
question,
428,
though.
actually
Lisa.
have they're right. You can't keep comparing them to Trump. Like, that's enough already. Trump's out, and there is no comparison in my opinion. One of them had balls. One of them did what he said he would do some of the time. But, the other one is, an old fucking crinkly, can't remember shit president.
And he's like, will that be a liability? Of course it's a liability. And he also asked him
Listen, he's
previously
smart
something
enough
about
to know
moving the country to the
exactly.
left.
That's what he wanted. He got what he wanted. He asked a question
Yeah.
that wasn't worthy of him asking it.
True,
and,
but
sometimes
also the president's smart
but
enough to know that he's standing in front of
sometimes, yes,
a lot of people with a microphone.
That's why he didn't do it in front of everybody.
But I see what your point is, Lisa. I hadn't.
Why wasn't it worthy, Whoopi? 453. Why wasn't it worthy? Inflation is up. He asked, why is it up? And he got called a stupid bastard. Like, that's like a little kid thing. That's something a little kid would say. All right, 453. Play it.
Thought about it that way because I think
I had
I've
enough
changed
of
so
these
much
bitches.
as this bar has been lowered.
We all
that I
have.
focus so much on the fact he called and apologized that I kind of have forgotten that this isn't politics as usual. There was a time when we
actually
kind of
did.
elevated the rhetoric. And
No, this. Yeah, I
It's
think it's a
human. I would say
mistake.
the same
I think
thing.
it's a
I just
mistake
even-
to think that the bar has changed because when you look and you see a room full of elected officials denying the fact that somebody is the president, the bar has not changed.
No, that bar is low.
Well, it is low, and I don't think we have gotten any better. He has gotten better. I'm talking about Biden, because this is not the first time he's, said something off the hook and then had to call and apologize.
Didn't he say it
This
was
is what he's doing?
Deal when to Barack Obama, and they were also Mike. That's when they passed the Affordable Care Act. He's known for this kind of thing.
But you know what? Let's get off of Biden and understand that we have to keep remembering what the alternatives are in this country right
but
now.
I do think
and
that
then if you don't remember what went on in the previous administration, we will get it back.
Yes,
Yeah,
but
but
we have
Joy,
to hold
wouldn't you
him
want
accountable for his behavior.
Right.
Yeah,
But he's not Charles Manson, okay? He said you're a stupid
I know, but
SOB.
wouldn't you want your president
Big
to
deal.
hold himself to a higher standard?
And we also
I
need
would.
to hold him accountable for
Well,
his
only if we
practices.
insist,
What
only
he's
if
doing.
we hold ourselves constantly, always to a higher standard. Me, I slip
he or
all.
she gets
Listen,
beat.
I slip all the time.
But that's why we
please.
would never run for
Hey,
president.
she
That's
says
right.
it's a big deal. You just called him a stupid SOB. Then why was it such a big deal when Trump said stuff on Twitter and called out the news for being fake? Why was that a big deal? That was a big deal, especially for Whoopi. Oh my God, these people, her and Joy Behar, nearly cried every day from what I saw. Bear in mind, I don't watch them all the time, but every time I did see them, they were crying and pissing and moaning. Big Trump and his tweets, his fucking tweets. You get your feelings hurt by a tweet, then you're pretty much a lost cause at that point. So, oh boy, man, it's just I cannot stand her and Joy Behar. They're just horribly left. And, it gets to a point when somebody's so extreme that you don't even want to watch them. But, I'm glad I did this video so I could watch the bullshit and just see what what their opinions are, which, it's all good when it's Biden. It's just, oh, man, he's just a guy who slipped up. But when it's Trump, you want to cry like babies. What is he doing? What is he doing? Tell me. Tell me, Joy Behar. What has he done good? Tell me, Whoopi. What has he done? He shut down the pipeline, cost a bunch of jobs, and, cancel culture goes on. Jobs are lost. Inflation is up. The dollar is down. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I mean, as a president, you can only do so much. You got to get both parties to agree, but don't see much getting done in the White House right now. But until that time comes when something is done, I'll give him credit for it if he does something. Do something for Black Lives Matter. I mean, I'm not a huge Black Lives Matter person, but you said you would. Come on, Joe. You said you would do shit to fucking help this country out. You said a lot of things, and like a typical politician, they ain't getting done. Till next time, guys, it's your boy Drama. I'm out.